In today's video, we take a look at a woman who says that men never protected women, and this man here who refused to pay child support after he got the DNA test.
Here are the results of the paternity test.
Well, what the fuck? Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
What?
Come on, bro.
What you doing all that for?
Read this paper. What the fuck this say?
What you mean? What?
Read what that say right there.
They need to do this over.
Nigga. I'm not the father. I'm not the father. I ain't paying no more child support.
They need to do this over.
I ain't paying no more child support, dog. I swear to God, I already knew it, bro. Is everything okay?
As much as this might seem scripted, this is the cold reality of many men out there who have to deal with paternity fraud, and then they are forced to pay child support for kids that they have little to no connection with. But fortunately for this man, he listened to his mom and got a DNA test done, so from now on, at least, he could be off the hook for child support.
Men always did everything to protect women. Welcome to People Say I Can Disprove in just under a minute. The narrative that men are the natural protectors of women is as old as time, but it's more literary fiction than a historical reality. Take Middle Ages, for instance. We're all familiar with the stories of knights in shining armor rescuing damsels in distress. But as historian Richard Walker once put it, they're as far removed from the reality of Middle Ages as they are from our own. Because they aren't based on the behavior of actual knights, but the ideas of European neo-romantic writers in the late 19th century. Even the women and children first thing was never true either. It got popularized thanks to Titanic, but actually according to a study of sea disasters spanning 3 centuries, it's women who had the lowest survival rates, as men almost always left them behind. So no, men aren't our protectors. If anything, you could make a stronger case, they're our natural predators.
So if men did not protect women from the beginning of time, then how did women survive all the wars and struggles in the past? 'Cause if you look at the numbers, most casualties during a war are men. If someone attacks your family, then a man is supposed to protect them. But no, we have to believe a random girl on social media who cherry-picks stats and events so she can make her case. But as she should know, not all women are victims, and not all men are bad, as seen in this clip here.
This is what people don't see about co-parenting with a person that takes away everything from you. He took away my happiness. He took away all the material things. He took away the happiness of my oldest child. And when you come to the police with your papers from the court showing them that the other co-parent is violating that court order, that that person harass you, that that person makes false accusations to CPS, that that person is making your life a living hell. There's never no one behind the person suffering this. This man has taken away everything from me. Just because I can't pay for a lawyer. For a modification case, a lawyer asked here in Texas up to $15,000 just a deposit. Never there's anyone to help. Mom or dad, they're passing and trying to co-parent with another co-parent. This is our Bible, but we are the only ones following it. Police is not there to help you. The court is not there to help you. There's never nobody, there's no lawyers there to help you. Because as long as the child sleeps at your house, you're well served. You're fine, you won the case. A case that has haunted me for 4 years in a domestic violence abuse relationship with this man. And he's still haunting me 4 years after because I don't stop being a court. This man, for every single thing that doesn't go his way, takes me to court. Now he has our child for his summer vacation, and after agreeing on text message to give me the weekend of the 14, 15, and 16, I came to pick up her child. I have to drive 2 hours to come pick up her child. And this man tells the police that he is doing the same thing that I do to him during the whole year. Block him and not let him see his child. I have never blocked this man. And if there's something that I love in my life and I'll give my life for, is my children. I will never stop fighting for my children and their safety and their mental well-being. This is so unfair.
Now, if a man has been given custody of his kids in today's time is really rare, but as it has happened in this case, it would be safe to assume that her life is a shambles, or there is no way she does not get the kids in this system, and it does not matter how much she cries or yells or plays the victim, she is not getting out of it.
Oh look, it's the false imagery of a guy in 2023. It's funny because check engine lights or get a flat. I've been with my husband for 4 years now, and I never had any of those problems. You guys love to put on these types of arguments of things usually men do once a year, tops, as if it's comparable to the workload of taking care of a house, of working outside, like having a full-time job, and also taking care of the house, doing the laundry, doing the dishes, sweeping, dusting, doing all those things. In your head, that's only the woman's responsibility. That's why he can't help, right? No, honey, that's his responsibility too. I'm very lucky that my husband is the type of man that understands his responsibilities in the house. Not only financial, not only the safety, but the environment, taking care of the environment that he lives in.
So sorry guys, I've been MIA. I've just taken a break from this whole dating thing. No matter how much you might fancy a guy, do not be screaming my man. My man. Even in joke, don't. Because these men do not deserve it. As you know, I went on that 3rd date. That was cool. I still was basically feeling date number 2. I'm married! We've been speaking consistently, you know, he'll call me, we'll text. As the days were going on for like the following week after we went on a date, he just didn't ask me, let's go out on a date again. You know what I mean? He was like, oh yeah, like I'm thinking of where we should go. But no actions, just chattings basically, just chattings. Quite frankly, who's got time for that? Bye! One thing about men, they are going to invest time into a woman they're interested in. Not just calling and chatting off on the phone, like that don't mean jack. I know what it's like to be with a guy that really fancies me, that really likes me, that thinks I am the best thing since sliced bread. So when guys are coming with like dry energy, or they're just not willing to do the most, you can literally leave. Should we just have a moment for the hair, guys? He wasn't really trying to make time to see me. I even gave him an opportunity to pick me up.
I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
He basically bailed. So it's just like, you don't like me, people who fancy me, they will go from the ends of the earth to be with me, to show me that they're interested in me.